Hi my amazing planner friends, it's Jess from My Magical Planner, and today I'm going to be doing my weekly spread in my Harriet Wright Designs Planner for the week of November 15th through the 21st, which is that week before Thanksgiving. And I have this Hello Autumn kit from Harriet Wright Designs. I had originally planned to have this as my first week of November kit, but yeah, I kind of oopsed and things came up and I never got a chance to plan this week, so I really wanted to use this kit, so I'm going to be using it this week. If you want to see a full flip through of the kit, go ahead and check out my kit lineup for the month of November. I'm going to link that up above. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and I'll meet you in the voiceover. First of all, I want to apologize that this video took so long to come out. I feel like I just got behind the ball this last week and couldn't catch up. So I am trying to catch up this week. Maybe I'll have a second plan with me before Sunday. We'll see. It is Thanksgiving, so we'll see. But anyhow, first I went ahead and put on some date dots. Those are from the Giving Girl. I did like the others that just a little bit better, but I didn't have all the right dates there, so I went with the other ones. I'm going ahead and putting down that bottom washi because I knew I wanted to use this bottom washi, but I wasn't sure what all I wanted to do at the top, and so I'm essentially buying time for myself here by putting down the element I knew I wanted in the spread and how I wanted it in the spread. I did add some of these really pretty trims from Sadie Stickers on top. I really love these right now. I love the finished edge quality that they seem to give everything. So I pull them in quite a bit on this spread. You'll see they're little bits here and there everywhere, it feels like. But anyhow, I did go ahead and just put the day headers across the top. I decided that with the limited amount of space, I couldn't come up with anything from the stickers that were in front of me that I felt like was going to enhance the spread rather than detract from it. So I just decided to leave them. Plus I was running a little bit short on time, and decorating that area can take up a considerable amount of time. So now I'm going over to the sidebar to take care of that, and I layered on one of those small half circles that she has in the kit now, along with a November script. I believe that was also from Harriet. And then I put on that really pretty box at the top. I tend to like to put the boxes with quotes right there at the top of the column. And that one says, "Autumn, I've been waiting for you," which I love autumn, so I love that saying. Below that, I gave myself a little bit of room and then layered on just a header box and then my Monday through Sunday below it, and I'm adding some more of those trims just to add some division there. I did end up writing in dinners here because I couldn't find a rose gold dinners in all of my stickers. I'm sure there's one here, I just couldn't find it. And then I layered on her icons, which I've been saying for weeks. I'm like, I don't think I'm going to use these because they're so small and they're so similar in size. Turns out, yeah, I was totally wrong. They work great. So that's me saying I was wrong. And then below that, I did another header and put an important script there. That was a leftover from, I believe, a Sadie Stickers kit that I had, and I felt it went really well with the whole spread. So I used that, and then below that I'm adding in 2 habit trackers, which I ended up not using this week. And then I just took, she has these 2 bits of washi in the kit that are smaller, and to finish off that column I went ahead and cut one down so that it would fit across there, and I really liked the end effect. I'm just adding in a few more trims. Then I decided I rarely use all of the headers, so I was like, how can I use them this week? And so I decided to use some underneath the dates just to give a little bit more separation there. And I actually really like the way that it came out. And then I'm adding in all of my 3-bow checklist here, which I love 3-bow checklist. I love having a top 3 for the day that you need to get done. You could also use it to your top 3 big things that happened that day, or your top 3 appointments you needed to remember, whatever works for you. But I love having a to-do list at the very beginning of my day. So that's what I did. And then I decided I wanted to keep that area kind of separate from the rest of my planning, because it really is separate. Like, I tend to do those each morning, and it kind of helps me organize my day. So below that, I decided to go ahead and put on these bow headers, so just to give that division, and I really like the way that it ended up turning out. Now I'm going and putting down all these beautiful boxes, which I adore. I mean, they are so pretty. I don't know where she gets the artwork from, but I love it, especially this box right here with the roadway. It just made me think of traveling and how, you know, those fall trips that you take where all the trees are all turning color and everything. I absolutely love those trips. So anyhow, I went ahead and put all of the boxes down. The only ones that really I put in specific places were the pie one, because Friday is when my husband's family all gets together. It's essentially his aunts and uncles and us. So it's not like a ton of people, maybe 15, 20 at the most. And we just get together and we have a dinner, and there's lots of pie because they're very into pie. Anyhow, going back to Monday here, I'm going ahead and putting down a box, and then I'm going to layer on a little bit of the floral that came with the kit. I did end up putting this divider between the bottom of this box and that box, just to give myself a little bit more separation so I could put this icon on of the nurse, who, those are from Joyfully Planning. She's having a sale this week. I can't remember the details off the top of my head, but you'll definitely want to check her out. But that's me marking my physical therapy, which is just therapy for my neck. They're teaching me some different stretches and that kind of thing, and I think they're exercises in disguise as stretches, but I'm not positive. Anyhow, and then I put down Dan's driver's ed there, and I used a little bit more of that washi because I had it left over, and put it there, and then layered on one of the swatches that came with the kit over it to put Ethan's work in. And then the bottom box is that beautiful roadway scene, and then I layered on just a paint swatch there to put Dan's very first time driving behind the wheel on like the open road with his driver's ed teacher, which was completely terrifying for me as a mom, but he did great. Moving on to Tuesday, I did use one of those Harriet Wright Designs boxes. These are my absolute favorite boxes. They might be called fancy boxes in her store, but she makes them in all the different foils and in a few different colors, and they're amazing. And I just layered some of the deco that came with the kit, like the leaves and stuff, on the sides. One side I put it under, and the other side I put it on top, and I really like that effect. Then I marked Dan's driver's ed, and I just pulled in a car from the Pretty Pink Co. And then at the bottom, I gave myself a box to mark the video for that day. And then I moved on to Wednesday. Here at the top, I put in one of those little squiggles back and forth and a skater for my daughter Megan, because she went to the rink on this day. She has a duet in the Christmas show and was working on that for over an hour with her partner, which was really nice to see. Then I'm marking in Ethan's work there. I'm going to come back and put the things in between those two spaces that I want. I was debating on what I wanted to put there. Below that, I do have Dan's trombone lesson, which I just used one of the boxes from the kit and then layered on the music icon from White Deer Stationery with some of the floral. Going back up, there was a second type of washi I could have used at the bottom, and I just used the piece that is usually for the side column and trimmed it down just a little bit and added on that car icon, so it almost looked like a car driving on the road for Dan's driver's ed. Below that, I did layer two of the icons, like one of her layering icons, I guess, or layering shapes with an icon with a computer to mark down what video I was planning on having up that day, which didn't end up happening. It'll be coming out soon. And then going on to Thursday, I knew I wanted to use this box, but I also didn't want to go completely across, so I ended up trimming it down. I did kind of go, well, I could move it up a little bit maybe, and it didn't come up easily, so I was like, no, I'll just leave it. And then I layered on another one of those squiggles. I think that was from the Pretty Pink Co. and another Joyfully Plans icon with the skating, just to mark Megan going to the rink again. And then we've been losing a lot of ice time to the hockey players, so it's been harder to get her to the rink the last couple weeks. And then below that, I'm just layering on a box with one of those little car icons to mark Dan's driver's ed this day, which was, I'm really happy he's going through driver's ed, but I'm really ready for it to be over. And then below that, I'm just using another one of those Harriet Wright Designs boxes, along with some of those leaves and foliage and stuff, to mark his road time, because he had to go out with the instructor again. And then I layered 2 icons at the bottom just to mark what video I was going to be coming out with that day. Moving on to Friday, I again am cutting a floral in half to layer on, well, actually, no, it's not quite in half. It's a lot less than that. But I did take that and then use some on the other side to kind of layer in both directions to kind of sandwich what I was writing in there, which was just my physical therapy. Below that, I really wanted to use one of these fancy boxes for Dan's driver's ed, and so I picked one with the double line again, just so I could find a little card of kind of put there on my make-believe little roadway and wrote in driver's ed. Super simple and easy. The icon is actually a Harriet Wright Designs icon from like her freebies. And then below that, I put on another box and just layered on the sticker sale script that I had from the Giving Girl. That was to mark the Simply Gilded sale that they had over the weekend, because she's not doing a Black Friday one. She did it the week before. So I grabbed lots of stuff there. And then on Saturday, I am marking that there was a hockey game. So I just used one of the icons that I had of the skating girls and drew in a little hockey stick to use for that. And then I'm going ahead on Sunday and putting in just some of the boxes I liked. And I put that one at the top and added on a laundry script from the Sticker Guru, which, if you guys don't know, the planning time is also from the Sticker Guru, as is the cleaning house, which is below the laundry. I am a PR person for Sticker Guru, so you can put my name, Jess15, into the note. Well, you can use it as a coupon code, and you can also put it in the notes for my freebie. So you get 15% off, and you'll get my freebie as well. Anyhow, so moving on. Below the planning time, I did put this little voiceover icon. I had planned to record this that day, but ended up instead, I think, working on a video on how to pick your planner. And then I almost forgot about the planning class that was on this day. Luckily, my phone reminded me. And so I did the Shantine Plans Patreon class, which is amazing. It's like $8 a month, and you get together for at least one class a month. And it's kind of like a planning with friends where you can ask questions, which is amazing. So I did that. And then I'm going back in and filling in a couple of the things, because I didn't actually put this spread together until Tuesday. I was able to go back in and fill in the things that I did those previous days and what I was planning on doing on Tuesday, which was really helpful. Moment here to fill in my dinners for the week, which ended up being oatmeal for me on Monday because my stomach was giving me issues. Then I did a roast chicken on Tuesday. Wednesday was tacos. Thursday was slated to be chicken soup. I know it wasn't chicken soup, but I can't remember what it was. And Friday, instead of homemade pizza, I think we ordered pizza. Saturday was leftovers, and then Sunday was slated to be ham and mashed potatoes, but I still wasn't feeling good, so I had oatmeal again. I know, it's kind of sad. And then I'm just going back through and putting in the videos I had hoped to get out, but didn't quite happen, but that's okay. We adjust plans on the go. It's all good. So anyhow, that's all I have for this plan with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you liked it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.